Hello, I am going to talk about compliments and the compliments used in the classroom where I did my practicum. In my classroom, compliments were usually used when children behave well or when they did an activity well. So, for example, the most used compliments were good job, well done, phenomenal, I love what you have done. It shows that you are working hard. They were also used when, for example, a child had a disruptive behavior and in the end he behaved appropriately. In that case, the compliments used were you can do it, keep it up. Many times at the beginning of the classes, when a child had a new hairstyle or bought a nice piece of clothing, the teacher also used compliments such, for example, you are handsome today. I like your haircut. What a nice sweater, and so on. Except from the last type of compliments, it must be said that most of the compliments used were a positive social reinforcement in order to improve the child's behavior. It should also be noted that most of the used compliments in the classroom were said recognizing only the final product and describing what the teacher felt about this product. For example, I am proud of your drawing. I love how you have done it. Which translates into the fact that these compliments are an external assessment in which the most important thing is the approval of others. In the positive discipline course I did in the university, I learned that the compliments given to children has to be more focused on motivating than praising, not only evaluating the end result, but also effort and improvement. In addition to attributing the effort to those who have done it, promoting self-confidence without the approval of others. So, the compliments that can most motivate would be, for example, you should be proud of your work and effort. This activity reflects how much you have worked. How do you feel now that you have achieved? In my practicum, I try to use the usual compliments, but also the compliments which reinforce the children's motivation. Although it must be said that many times I forgot it. So, for example, I used compliments with a girl who was very insecure in everything she did. So, when she start a task in class, she always had many doubts, and she always asked if she was doing it well. Many times, when all of her classmates had finished the task, she had not yet started. As soon as I realized that the girl's main problem was her insecurity when facing a new task, at first I began to help her start the task and then recognize her effort and work when she finished it. I did this on many occasions and I used the usual compliments with her. For example, good job. I like what you have done. But also I used the motivating compliments. For example, you should be proud of your work. You have to be very happy with what you have done. Little by little, the girl gained confidence and she stopped needing my help to start the tasks. And also, she improved the results in her activities. I'm not sure if what helped the girl were my compliments. However, I believe that compliments are effective in motivating children, always taking care to generate a dependency on the approval of others. In order to improve the use of compliments in the classroom, a good idea could be, for example, when the children are sitting in the circle of the assembly, take a few minutes for each child to say a compliment in a low voice to the partner next to them, one by one, until all the children have said one and received one. When the children gain confidence, the position in the circle can be changed and they can say them out loud. Another example, during the recess time, it's very common for children to approach the teacher to complain. For example, that another child has taken a toy from them, or that they can't play in a group, and so on. An idea would be, for example, when the child comes to complain and the matter is not very important, the teacher could anticipate and tells him that she only wants to hear something good and beautiful. In this way, the children will get used to sharing positive things and starting to use compliments instead of focusing only on negative things. One resource that I have created is the compliment box. I think this material could be used when children are not used to using compliments and need help to gain confidence in this task. The box of compliments is full of small papers where many compliments and positive sentences are written that can be said to the classmate. For example, "You are a great playmate." "I like how you draw." "I like to share toys with you." "I am glad you are my classmate." "You are a great friend." Each child will have to take a piece of paper from the box and look for a partner to tell the compliment that is written. This box can be used several times until the children can create and say their own compliments without help. Another resource for this task is the compliment plant. When children are used to say compliments to their classmates, this resource is focused on children saying compliments spontaneously, without having to do any activity. So, when a child says a compliment or positive sentence to a classmate during the school day, the teacher will give him a nice paper so that he can write or draw what he has said, and he can hang it on the plant of compliments. And also, if he wants, the child who has received the compliment can write or draw what he felt when he received the compliment and put it on the plant. So, at the end, we will have a plant full of positive messages and compliments shared among the classmates that can be read at the end of the course in order to remember all the positive things said in class.